In this video I want to showcase something not made by me, but the community instead. A completely custom notification system for Home Assistant by Coasting24. It is one of the most advanced custom systems I have seen in Home Assistant. Here you can see some screenshots Coasting shared on our community Discord. In this video, I will show you how to download and install the custom notification system. If you haven't done so, the first thing you need to do is join our community Discord server. You can find the link in the description. On the server, we have a channel called Share Your Code. This is where a lot of community members have shared different bits and pieces for you to use. Today we will look at the notification framework by Coasting24, but in the future I might highlight other creators as well. You can download the zip directly from the thread. This is how it looks when you unzip it. We have button card templates, the notification system, and packages. We will need to set up all this in our Home Assistant server. Let's open the install instructions. They are quite long and look overwhelming in the beginning, but no worries, we will go through them step by step together and I will show you how to do everything. The first step is to copy the files. It is super important that the folder structure is correct, otherwise it won't work. If you are using an add-on like Samba Share, you can copy the files directly onto your machine. However, I will be doing it via File Editor so you can see every step of the way. I start by creating the folder packages. Inside here, I create a new file and call it notifications.yaml. I open the notifications YAML file from the download folder and copy the content over into my new file on my Home Assistant server. I repeat this process for every file in the package. So notifications folder with notifautomations.yaml and a templates folder with notifaggregation YAML and notifsources YAML, and then a loveless folder with a notification folder for all the button card templates. Please make sure, while you do this, that the folder structure matches exactly to what is written in the instructions. Now on to step 2. We need to include the packages folder in our configuration. For that, we can copy this code from the install instruction and just paste it onto our configuration file. That was quick. Step 3 is to install the dependencies via hugs. We only have to install the variable integration, but for the custom cards you also need to install button card and card mod. I already have those installed, so I only need to add variables. Now we go back to our configuration and add var. This just adds the integrations to our Home Assistant. The configuration will be done through the notification package that we added. Now we have to restart our Home Assistant. I'm getting an error message here that the package notifications can't be set up as the variables integration is not set up properly yet. You can ignore this, as once Home Assistant restarts, the variables integration will be set up. The next step is to configure your notification services. For that we need to open the notifautomations.yaml. In here there are two notification services, notify.notify and notify.gmail_smtp. We need to replace them with our own. For this example I will just use the persistent notifications, but you could use a mobile notifications through the app or Telegram for example. I'm not using an email notification, so I will comment those parts out. The easiest way to replace them is to use the search function. On to the next step. We need to review the notifications.yaml and see what we need for our setup. The file is clearly marked what can be edited and what not. It creates a bunch of helpers that are used for the notification setup. I will delete these ones at the bottom as I don't have a kitchen filter or car integrated into Home Assistant. Next up we have to configure the notifsources.yaml. In here are the custom sensors for each notification. I think Coasting24 did a great job at commenting everything to make it as easy as possible to configure. You can see how the notification sensors work and it is marked what they depend on. You need to go through this file and delete the ones you don't need and add new ones for your setup if you like. The ones on top here you can leave as is, as they work in most Home Assistant setups. However, I commented out the ones for the kitchen filter and car, as we don't need them. At the bottom here there are additional sensors. We can just delete the ones we don't need. Another option is to change the sensors with our entities. Here's the notification sensor for a vacuum. I can just change the entity to my vacuum entity. The easiest way is to use search and replace. I just type in the current entity and my entity and click replace all. As I don't have a sensor for area cleaned on last run, I delete this from the text description. Now it would work with my setup. Ultimately, you have to go through all the sensors and delete the ones you don't need. Once you are done, you either reload your YAML configuration or do a complete restart. And with that, the system is pretty much functional. As you can see here, I got a new notification once the restart is completed. The next step is checking if everything is set up correctly. Hosting24 provides the entity IDs and the expected state in the instruction. You can just go to the developer tools and check them one by one. For me, it all checks out. The last step is to bring in the provided UI elements, so we can interact with our new notification system. If you are using YAML to program your dashboard, you can just copy the examples or add the whole templates folder, which we created in the beginning, to your dashboard YAML. If you are using the UI, I will show you how to do it real quick. On your dashboard, you go into the raw configuration editor. Here we need to add the button card templates. Now we need to open the card we want to use, for example the notif list. We copy the content and add it to the button card templates. Because the notif list template is using the notif share template, we have to add that one as well. So we copy it and add it here as well. In the notif shared, you can change the language of your system by changing the labels here. Now we just have to add a new button card to our dashboard, and the configuration for it we can copy directly from the instructions. I'm getting an error here because I made a small mistake when adding the templates, so let's go back to the raw configuration editor and fix it real quick. As you can see, the new templates were in place correctly, so let's select them real quick and move them in with tab. I also need to delete null at the top. Now when we save, our card is there. As you can see, we currently have 3 notifications. A warning for low batteries and 2 info notifications for Home Assistant and Hugs updates. If we click on the icon on the right here, we can open the snoozing functions and snooze the battery notification for 1 hour, 4 hours until tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. And that's basically it. If you want to add additional notification sensors, you need to add them into the notifsources.yaml. Hosting24 provided a template in here that you can copy and adapt to your needs. I hope this video was helpful for you and gave you some inspiration for your own dashboard. I wanted to showcase some things made by the community, and I think Hosting24 knocked it out of the park with this one. I always wanted a robust notification system that I could integrate directly into my dashboard. If you need some more inspiration, here's how Hosting24 integrated the system in their dashboard. As I said, if you are interested in the code, join our Discord server via the link and find it for free in the Share Your Code channel. Let us know what you are building with the system and share your creations on the Discord channel as well. If you enjoyed the video, I would really appreciate it if you liked the video and subscribe to my channel. I try to make dashboard content every week. Tell me in the comments what you will build with this notification system, and check out my other videos if you want to see me create unique button cards from scratch. Until then, thanks for watching.